have a motion and a second on P1 and Z6 for continuance. Please vote. Motion carries. Item Bishop John Yanta. Thank you.
Madam Mayor and distinguished members of the City Council, and in particular my councilman, Chris Medina. My name is Bishop retired John Yanta. I have been a resident of San Antonio at different times for over 62 years. I am returning, in one sense, from 11 years serving as the Bishop of Amarillo in the Texas Panhandle, and I could have chosen many places in Texas where I could have retired. But you know, I decided to retire in San Antonio because of the values. Of the values, not only Christian values, but the values of all people who believe in the Golden Rule. I once read that every religion has the Golden Rule in one way or the other. Treat others like you would like to be treated. Do unto others as you would like to be treated and done to. I thank my parents for giving me life. My time in San Antonio, where I was very familiar with the workings of the City Council, was 50 years ago. I was the organizer, by God's grace, of the Sanya program, a very successful, large anti-poverty program that gave me inspiration to work with the young people of the West Side and the East Side and South Side. 80% were of Mexican-American ethnicity, and there about 19% were our brothers and sisters, black people, and there was about 1% of the rest of us, as we say. There was a little statement in that legislation that a Texan, LBJ, who lived just up the road, basically it was very simple that we want to offer an opportunity to every American citizen to develop their full potential. I think that's what you're trying to do. Every citizen, resident of San Antonio, you want to give them the opportunity of developing their full potential. You have allowed Planned Parenthood to bypass the law. I said last Wednesday night when I was here 8 days ago that smells. And if you pass what I think some of you want to pass, or you're intimidated, that's what you wanted, it's going to stink up this town and take away the image that brought me back to San Antonio. This is a city where God reigns. And we know that when I came back, we are not only making fun of Jesus and the apostles, but you, with your facility, have given the people to go to the San Pedro Playhouse. Is that San Antonio values? Do you think that's what the missions stand for? The first mission was the Alamo. You have a tremendous stewardship to fulfill, and we want you to be successful. And, you know, what is the legacy you're going to leave behind? Is it going to be similar to Dred Scott? Or we've had several people before me quote the scriptures. Open up your Bible to Matthew 25, and there you will see God himself judging the nations. And all the human race will be before him. And he's going to divide them like a shepherd into sheep and goats. The sheep will go to heaven, the goats will go to hell. And what's the criteria? A simple little criteria. I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. I was away from home, you took me in. I was in prison, you came to see me. I was sick, you came to see me. Come and take that which has been set up for you from all eternity. That's heaven. But those who are saying, when Jesus asked, well, you know, I was in a mother's womb down in San Antonio, and you didn't do a thing to support me. In fact, you supported to kill me. That's where the goats are. I don't want to use profanity, but these will go to hell. And so, let's make this again a beautiful city where the Spirit of God reigns. Do I get 3 more?
What is your name?
Pardon me?
Did you get that name? Okay, please continue, Bishop.
May I continue? Thank you. I'd just like to say this. Let's make this is called the city of St. Anthony. St. Anthony, was a great man, huh? And I remember when I was in Sanyo that we had many visitors from all over the United States and world come to our city because of our program. And councilmen and the mayor pro tem would come and present the alcalde. I can't remember it word for word, but it was a vision of what San Antonio stood for. It was beautiful. I think we need to revisit that, because part of it says this is a place where you can raise your family. I don't think so. We want to thank those of you that have been anti-God in this sense, that you have helped those of us who stand for God to form a movement. It's not organized like so many things are organized, but it's just simply that all of the religions of San Antonio have come together because of what you have done in the past. It's a movement. No one's in charge, but there's a lot of people who are making it happen. If you pass the amendment that I have heard about, I'm not as sharp as some of the people before me at this microphone, but if you pass what I think you had in mind from the very beginning, to ratify the corruption that is already in place in this city, then you can be sure that you will just help to continue to build this army that says, yes, I know that many people in our town are not Catholic, but I think that just about everybody has an admiration of Pope Francis. And I like what he said, basically that all of our good people, good Christians and other good people of goodwill, should be in politics, because politics is one of the highest forms of charity. Why? Because it's for the common good of everybody, not for any self-interest or any payoff. Well, I would like to say just real simply, I speak from my heart. I love San Antonio, and I think you do too. And that's why we're here today. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bishop Yanta.